welcome to our series of videos where we explain and offer insight to a number of common strategy models. Research does show that a lot of businesses fail to effectively define and communicate their strategy. Now we see this comes down to a lack of understanding of these models and how to apply them. So we've designed this particular series of videos using everyday language to explain these models and provide some insight and context around them. Today, the particular model we'd like to discuss with you is one that we've actually designed ourselves. As we've been looking across a range of different strategies, we've found that they haven't necessarily been balanced. Now by this I mean, and if we look to this model up here, and I'll explain first what the elements are. First of all, we talk to the fact that we have the enterprise and the individual. Now this means those elements that focus, this is about the corporate itself, about the strategy, about risk, about governance, about those elements, about the organisation. And about the individuals, we talk about, for example, the staff and particular parties that actually work within the organisation. But if you look externally, and hence we talk about an internal and external perspective, we start to look at what the external perspectives of those are. And at the individual level, they would possibly be the customer, the consumer. And at the enterprise level and the external level, we actually use that as the B2B context, the business to business, the partners, the wider ecosystem in which we operate. So when we look at this and we step back and look at a strategy and where is its focus going to be applied, we can see that we talk to the organisation itself, the corporate. We can talk about the workforce and about those people who need to work within the organisation to deliver the value. We talk to the customers, the consumers, and we talk to the partners. So when you look at this particular model, and again what our experience has shown, we've put this particular lens over a portfolio of work, for example, based on a strategy. And what's been interesting is we've actually found that in some cases you find the majority of initiatives, focus, investment, is actually on the corporate. It's all about the organisation. And yet, is there enough focus to actually help the workforce be more efficient, to actually deliver better outcomes? Is there actually a focus on the end customer? Is there a focus to ensure that they are actually getting value from the investment? And of course, every good business, and you're going to look at your business model particularly, you need to find the balance in your sourcing strategy and the partners that you want to work with. So when we think about this, you can actually frame your strategy and get a perspective of it to see which elements of these quadrants are actually being applied, and particularly when you get to your project portfolios, where the investment's at. Now to help bring about a balance in this, you may choose to actually define some guiding principles, for example. For example, you might say 1/3 of our investment will be focused on our consumers. And that can bring about a balance on how much you want to spend on the organisation, your workforce and your partners. Because ultimately, your staff and your partners need to work together to deliver value, and the organisation, the corporate, is the capability that should be sitting behind them and enabling them to deliver value for your customers. So we've found this model very useful, particularly doing a health check on strategy and understanding, is it balanced? Because it comes down to what's your strategy and where's your focus. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear your feedback to shape this and future videos. If you want to contact us, please leave a message below. Contact us via email. You can also visit our website for more information. And please feel free to contact us if you think we can offer value to you. Bye for now.